robots take us, they'll have nothing to hold us with. Come on, hurry up. They're gonna hold off.
Don't rush us, capiche?
Yeah. Just get a move on.
Fishy here.
So tell me where I can find her.
On the other side of the decontamination setup. The long tube.
Thanks.
Might as well surrender. You won't beat a meal.
Nothing.
something from you.
If you're looking for the bomb, you're too late. It's gonna blow before those SWAT bastards get inside the walls.
Who's saying that? You or Emil?
Why don't you find Emil and ask him yourself?
It's a real bad time to cop an attitude.
You might as well let me go. You're too late anyway.
Crazy? We'll die.
We're going to die either way. I'm just making sure we have plenty of company.
What? What? He's insane! He can't trigger the bomb with us in here!
Make sure that the bomb doesn't kill him, would you?
Sure thing. No, don't!